Good evening. I hope everyone's well. Happy to be back. That's right. I got a cool emote last time. Hey, Mike Skill, what's up? Okay. Hi, everyone. Um, Work is freaking crazy, and oh my god, I don't even know what to do. um, I find that I don't know. I don't know if my mental health has taken a hit or what, but it's getting hard to do other things. I don't care. Painting is like my refuge from all of it, so gonna keep doing it. Hopefully, this will help. I like my job. That's the sad thing. I really do like my job. I love my job. But man, it's hard. When you're in charge, it's hard. If anything goes wrong, it's you. It's no one else this time. So I needed to take Monday off that. You're in the studio while my wife watches her Survivor. Hey, I be watching it too, but I stream it during Survivor time. We'll be watching it tomorrow. First time for Mother V in here. Continuing on Catwoman for DC Heroes United. Believe me, the motivation. I've been wanting to just sleep when I get home. It's just. Although tonight I was watching Has Been Hotel. I've never seen the show. Always wanted to see the show. A lot of people love it. A lot of friends love it. So I was like, I gotta see what they're all seeing, and it's pretty good. And then, so we put on one last episode, and it went longer than I expected. So, what brush am I using? Probably pull out a 2. You pull out my little one. Pull out my Game Envy ones. Okay. Oh yeah, I need my glasses. My proper glasses. Survivor, I said, I actually do like Survivor. I think it's because they keep changing. They keep changing it. I'm gonna play with my camera. Because it always puts on auto, and I don't want an autofocus. Now, if I could just remember to hold my mini here all night. Actually, I'm going to do one other thing. I'm going to not have my light cranked up quite so high. Okay. So, I've been working on this non-metal metallic, or sky non-metal metallic. There we go. So yeah, I've been working on this Earth Sky non-metal metallic. I'm pretty happy with it. Needs a little bit more, but and also I was thinking probably needs. Where's my white? I know where my white is. It also might need some clouds. I am reflecting a basically a landscape in here, so. And I think I got too much water. Like usual, I wash out my wet palette. Actually, flip it down the other end. The way I use my wet palette is I use one end and then I flip it around. Usually the other end isn't quite as wet as the end I just wash out. So I'm glad you're painting tonight. I said painting is my refuge. From all that insanity, and so is come to think of it, so is hanging out with all of you. So but like Monday, I remember what it was too. Monday, I brought my painting stuff at work, and I just wanted to get home, and I did not feel like packing it. Like, screw it. I just need time off. I heard that. I heard Dingy Dee. Oh, it's Nerdy Tokyo, who unfortunately I left him hanging up Monday. If we refreshes, you need help. Wait, why would you say that? Why would you say that? You guys are amazing. You are a distraction from the crazy that is my life. That in games. I could say that vampire Discord I'm on. That's a pretty good refuge too. Okay. Now one thing I still need to do is I need to work on the earth part. And get it lighter. Get it much lighter towards the bottom edge of the earth part. Which is supposed to reflect the color of the rocks. And the rocks are going to be, I'm going to go warm gray. Are we talking about needing time off? Because that's a mood. It is a mood. I'll agree with that. I like to think I'm a pretty open book when it comes to me. So I love my job, mind you. I really do. But it's a lot. It's a lot. It was a big transition. More so than I think I realized and had bargained for. I still am confident in myself and my abilities and whatnot to do this. My people, I mean, I don't know. One of them I think is alright. He's pretty happy. My new person's doing great. So, I mean, he's picking up with the stuff that I'm not good at, which is the machines. But it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. That's all. So that's why I took Monday off, anyways. It's like said, all right. So I don't think you came in probably after I said this. So, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you came in before. Also said thank you so much for the sub. Let's see. Let's do something. Here, I'm gonna do a little inspiration. Inspiration! That's for you. You guys give me inspiration. So yeah, Monday I brought my paints in and stuff, and I did some work on. I'm trying to remember if I finished a mini. No, I didn't finish the mini. I started another one. So I brought my stuff in, and then I didn't have it packed at all. I had it all scattered. I took one look, I'm like, I do not feel like packing this. I just want to get home. That's it. I just want to get home. I just want to crash. I'm probably actually going to... I don't know about that. Yeah, probably. So, So yeah, it's been, I don't know. Oh, come on. I've got my mixing brush and it's like, it's not washing. Come on, paint, get out. Out, game spot. I might need to change my water too. Alright. So I'm going to make a lighter color. To put on this. A little pokey tool action. So, as I said, I do all in all, I do really like my job. I like the people to work with. I have no intention going anywhere or even quitting to paint full time. But man, it is tough. But it's a challenge I want to conquer. So I hope everyone's having a good week. Anyways. I feel actually a little bit better about life and work at the moment. Because we have caught up. Basically, I've had a couple jobs that I also was kind of falling behind on. Or one I didn't realize I was going to fall behind on. That was the other thing too. I discovered I missed one and one fell in the cracks. So I was like, well, fuck. Me and my life. But that's it. I will survive this. And you notice I'm back tonight, so. I'm glad. Actually, I'm really glad to be back tonight. Wait, that's right. The sun isn't hitting the spot. So I'm going to keep it kind of cold. I still have yet to figure out what to do with it. Hey, hey, how you doing, Big Harry GM 13? What's up? What are you up to these days? It's good you're here. I love visitors, so. This is a tavern. It's my little made up place. You have to blend that in. Also, I think I'm gonna use that bigger brush. In life, starting a new job on Monday. I'm excited. Awesome. What are you gonna do? Is it different from what you were doing? I will look back up. Chat in a moment. I said, I do know I need to blend this in. Later, I'll be designing store fixtures, shelving, freestanding displays of points of purchase. I actually sort of. That's part of my job, actually, is I do stuff for like. I can do stuff like points of purchase displays and trade shows and things like that. That's cool. I need an in-between color. Ah. No, that doesn't seem like it's as much. Conveyor belts does not seem as much fun. I will grant you that. I hope your new job pays you more too. Oh, the bumpy bay. Yes, that's awesome. So you got it all. You got a better, more fun job, and you get more money for it. That's, I mean, how much better you want to get than that? This should be orangey here. Still want to lighten up the bottom. Edges of this a little more. Maybe even picking up a little bit. The light reflecting off of her breastplate here. Win some, lose some. Yeah, I hope they catch on quick. Nerdy Tokyo. Yeah, I picked up big new client. I've had invested a lot of time catching them up on things, so quite a few 8 a.m. meetings this last week. That's. Yeah. So you done with meetings for today? You can hang out? Hanging about, going down the street to the orthopedist later since it. So the fuck up my shoulder last night. Oh, okay, yeah. Then went to town to shoot. Then into town to shoot some footage for a story tonight. Problem with being busy as a freelance is that you're busy. Yeah, I want to make it clear. I'm not complaining, by the way, about work and being busy at it. I'm not complaining. It's just a lot. That's all, and it's a lot for me to transition. So it's not a complaint. It's actually very satisfying, such, but it does sort of put a crimp on me being in a mood to do things like paint on stream. But I do really like doing this, so I will do it. But some days I might have to take a night off here and there, just because it's just too much. But I'm going to try to keep that to a minimum. Hey, thinking mini painting stuff. Promise me, it's a. So, Warhammer's. Wow, this is. I should have really gone to Atlanta. I can't, but. Hey, Saranis, what's up? So, Atlanta was not only where Darkness Emergent, which is the vampire LARP play at, but it's also where the World Championships for Warhammer is. I was like, wow, it's going to be Nerd Central this weekend. Also, I almost want to send one of my friends who I know is there. Hey, can you go pick me up something from there? They're going to be a little busy with what they're all doing anyways. Oh, excuse me. Just glass for a sec. Sometimes I just need a better. I'm just to try and determine if I believe this or not. All right. I feel like the flare is a little too big. I've been playing with the flare for a bit, so. The thing is, I like the way it looks on this bottom. I'm not as crazy about the way it looks on the top. How did I miss that World Championships back here? Kinda. Wait, where are you from, Big Gary GM? Same old stuff. Same old, same old. You printing anything, say artist? I didn't realize it till this weekend it was in Atlanta either. And I think it's always in Atlanta. So they're gonna have a huge preview. Didn't do that for Nova. They're a very cute trailer for it. Not right now. Tomorrow I'll be starting some stuff for a gaming store. Oh, cool. I gotta find some time to fire up my printer. I gotta clean it still. Just got rid of another printer down to 2 FDM1. You only have 3 printers? How is it you only have 3 printers? You had so many printers. Does it mean now you have more cats than printers? I still think this bottom one is right to do a little flare there too. Okay. If I want to make this look like it reflects downsides and getting tired, I'm kind of sad to hear it. But it's sort of nice that you have a little more room for yourself now at home. You know, I'm happy I have my one printer. to see. I don't know if I can find it. Alright, so I'm looking for clouds at sunset. Oh, interesting. I'm actually looking at the sun. I found like a water reflection, which is what I should have been looking for. Alright, I may have to redo. I said, I'm trying something so new and foreign to me. Oh no, this is kind of round. It's a... I'm looking like the actual physical sun in the water. So now I'm gonna try to... I'm looking at the sun too, and the way... I probably should have looked at this. I want the little brush. And it looks like reality. I want to actually lighten up where my sun is. So... Don't worry, I'm just... Because honestly, I'm not thrilled with this little thing. And it needs something... It needs a little more. It needs something more. That's a lot of times the sun actually doesn't go pure white either. For the moment, I'm gonna... We're gonna do that. And then... I'm gonna take and mix those two colors actually. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna paint the whole thing. This color. And we're gonna build around it. I said, I've been trying to figure out what to do with this. I haven't been 100% thrilled with the way this looks. So now I'm going to basically take and we're going to, I don't want to say scrap it, but we are kind of scrapping it. But it's going to go back to a degree to what was there. It's like I need actually this lighter point as a starting point. And I'm going to go backwards. So look at these now, like I look at it in the water. The reflections are a little bit more yellow and gold rather than an orange. This look cute. Yeah. I'm trying to look at the reflection. Some of them do go to white. So I'm gonna go kind of the pale yellow. So I'm gonna start with pale yellow. I'm gonna let this dry. It doesn't look. Also, for some reason, it looks bumpy. So maybe I'll actually take and kind of clean it off. So I'm gonna take a knife. I don't like it. It's not smooth enough. Because I got too damn many layers. So I'm actually gonna take it off. Because I don't like it. I can see that it's getting bumpy and I want smooth. That may be also another reason why I don't like it. A lot of other areas in this are fine. They're nice and smooth, but for some reason, this particular section. Now I'm going to try to leave this a little flare. I'm going to take off like this excess. And then I'm going to start. And then I'm going to start with that color. And I'm going to paint the whole thing that color. Hang on, I'm going to pull this aside because I need to get it close to my face. I'm going to chip away at it. So I'll do this and I'll smooth it. I'm gonna get the paint off. And no, I don't want to. I'm not starting the whole thing over, so I'm gonna just scrape off this one boob. The other boob is better. You know what? There's no reason I need to be on this page. I should be back on my stream. Oh, I've just spent the 2.5 make ready for next con. That's fair. I thought you also built like statues and such for yourself. You know, like yard statues and things. Almost there. Like, I'm just looking at, you know, the picture going, oh, it totally doesn't work. I'm almost there. Okay. Still. A little in this section. I want to knock all of this out. Full time it. Come on, get out. Use a brush and see if I can clean that up. Little loose debris. This is what I mean, by the way, when what I do is if I have issues with the eyes and I get too much paint buildup like this, then I like actually pick it out like this and then I reprime and this is bones, I don't want to prime it. This little standing stick to smooth it out. Then there's a bump in there. Something right here. Find a piece of paint too. Come on, get out. Scram. All right, now I'm gonna paint this whole thing. It's gonna probably take a couple coats because this stuff doesn't really cover very well. Still a bump in there. Five. Oh, I want the bigger brush. So I said, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start with, you did some Christmas ones actually. I remember you doing some Christmas ones. All right, so I'm going to start with this color and I'm going to work my way out. We're going to put a little flare in there first with some white. It's going to be a small, much smaller flare. And then I'm going to add those other colors back in. But I need a better starting point. I may have to fix this down here too. Or get rid of it. I might just have, maybe I'll have the one flare. I'll just have the highlights on this one down here. This. Get caught. Oh, it's just a piece. I thought I somehow scratched off part of my white there. That's dry. What time is it anyways? Okay, so I got about 50 minutes before we raid out to Gareth Ride Bar. At least I'm assuming we're raiding out to Gareth Ride Bar tonight. Nope, that is still wet. You gotta let that dry. I gotta let that part dry, and then I'm gonna probably hit it with one more coat of this light color. And then I'm gonna start building my sunflower. And see if I can do it in a way that I like it better. So just for fun, I wanted to see what clouds looked like at sunset. And then I started looking at the reflections in the water. You see there's like a bit of, it does kind of go to white right there, but not so much. And actually it's a big straight line, but this is more of a direct reflection. And you get this where it's got the same thing where it's reflecting like the roundness of the sun there. So I'm sort of going for this effect. And I might put some clouds in. Oh, this first one's an actual painting. See, so there is white in here. It just seems to be a little more reduced. So I think my white needs to be smaller. Alright, so, whereas I still am on display. We shut off display. Go back here. So I basically put a little tiny bit and get much smaller. Yeah, let me see. I'm going to go back there. I think part of it too is I'm not living the flare part of it. I'm thinking I shouldn't use this little shrinky dink brush. That's okay. So I'm going to blend this in a little better. And then let's grab some orange. Well, I think I'm liking this definitely better than the way it was. It really has that more light flare than I had it before. So sometimes you gotta do some drastic things. How did AC go? Oh, AC went. I mean, it went fine. So AC went fine. However, we're back to finding a new spot because the hotel got sold and is going to be torn down. And they're going to put up apartments. We found out before the employees did. Like by 2 days. But still. How fucking shit is that? So, if you're an employee of the Westford Regency, my condolences. You deserve better. But the con itself went fine. You know, we have AMVs again. We have a new AMV person. It's funny. He started as a panelist with another person. Who's the other person is our like MC now. So, and that's it. This guy worked with him, and now he's doing AMVs. Man, you got okay. I know, right? Well, we're gonna see about that. I'm not allowed to discuss, but I do have some insight on the new where we're going. And all I'll say is this: if where we're going is where we end up, and it seems very likely, it's gonna be a really good scenario. No, 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 no. We dropped off a lot after the COVID and when we moved to Mass. So I will say this: it's probably going to be New Hampshire. That's where she wants to go. Let's go back to New Hampshire. Yeah, we missed you there. That looks better. I definitely like that better. Let's see if I can put a few little flares in. I don't know if it's going to really show though. I like that better though. Much better. And I think I'm going to have to do that to the bottom. Although I don't think I have to like take it out like it just did. So, I don't know. We had like, I think, all I know is that if we go where we're going to end up, everybody needs to recruit people to come and support the con. Because it will be a lot more expensive to do. But supposedly our illustrious conchairs run the numbers and she thinks she can do it. So I'm going to hope she can. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on this bottom. I definitely like the way that came out better. It's still a little bit bumpy. Maybe I don't have to go quite as far out too. Maybe I'll just paint it over. I'll blend it in. So, we'll see. It could be some very exciting moves coming down the pike within a couple weeks. So, and you know what? Oh, Mr. Nerdy Tokyo. Did you realize next year? It is next year. Do you realize that next year is our 20th year? I don't know if you were with us at the very, very, very beginning.
Moist.
Gareth Redmar! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my stream where I'm busy basically redoing this entire section and this idea. But I think I like this a lot better. Still upstairs, it might be okay, that's fine. Yeah, you brought in year one, right? So can you believe it's been 20 years? What are the dates for next year? I don't. Oh, I can't say because I don't know. Right? I know, right? I've been okay. So I'm one of the OOGs, the original gangsters, because I was part of OGC, which sort of led into this con. Um, I don't know if that's where she knew Chris from, but basically, I think he saw that she knew how to run a con, knew how to deal with people because of OGC, and then that's how Then he went to and said, "Hey, you're good at people. I'm good at anime." Well, he wasn't really good at anime. Oh, he and his wife had the worst friggin' ideas. Best thing that ever happened to AAC was get rid of them. They were. She was so awful that Joe yelled at her at a meeting, and Joe doesn't yell at anybody. And John, like Lisa's husband, John, who's one of the nicest guys on this planet, sent her friggin' an absolute hate mail because she made him so angry. I don't blame him. She was just a terrible person. On the other hand, no, no. If anything, it's gonna go earlier. It's gonna go earlier if we get the venue that we're hinting at. We could not get a fall date for next year, which will work out in a way because Carnage is gonna be friggin' the same week AAC would be. So it'll work out if it goes earlier. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that, but it'd be August. You actually no, actually you could probably include it on your loop around. It's only gonna be. I know the dates. Calendar. Oh, Labor Day is late next year. Okay, so it'd be one, two. I think it's 3 weeks before Nova. Oh, you're not. Oh, because you're going to Adepticon. Hey, look, it's somebody wants. It says they have best viewers, but you know what? They don't. Bye bye. See you later. Just want to drop it, say hi, beyond just if you're late. That's fine. No, I will definitely be doing Nova because I did ReaperCon this year, so I'll do Nova next year. Okay, that looks like a lot better. Okay, I like that so much better. We're only getting into booking some serious musical guests for the 20th. I don't know. I don't know. Two good friends are getting married on weekend, so I'll be stateside for that. So if it seems that, yeah, it can't be. It said, unfortunately, it just can't be. Because of the dates we could get for the venue. So, but nothing's been officially announced, so I can't officially say I can't say anything. But I do have an idea of where we're going. It's nice. In a way, it's kind of nice being part of the main staff. So I was always involved with the Artist Alley. But this time now, I'm totally 100% in charge of it. My first year was there, I was technically in charge of it, but I also did a really crappy job, so. Because I just didn't have a way to communicate with people like I do today. And I was gonna throw some clouds in the stuff time. Well, I'm just gonna start late. Oh, Papa Joe Mambo. Papa Joe Mambo. Alright, so, hey, what's up? Nice of you to join me, and welcome to the tavern. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I am a mini painter who's been around for a long time. I'm trying to push my art by doing something that's really hard for me. This is a really hard concept for me to try to pull off and successfully pull off. So this is all a big experiment. I don't see a lot of sunset, sunrise colors on a mini, but that's the concept of this. And I'm trying to do some Earth Sky non-metal metallics. I don't know why. I said someone should really pull my brushes away from me because I'm a danger to myself. And maybe society? But it's been It's interesting. I have no idea what I'm going to do with her hat, her helmet there. We all discovered, actually, Night Whisper discovered it too. In fact, it's so flat. What do you do with it? How do you non metal metallic this? So I may have to look for some ideas on where I can avoid that or whatnot. I don't think I'm avoiding it. Alright, so I gotta put my white line back in this. Because I did sort of take that out. I don't want to have that line in there. Reality is my clouds. I don't think this is bad cloud colors they got here. Mixing like the brown in with the yellow. I'm like almost nervous to put him in though. I'm liking a lot of like sunrise clouds because I come in at work, it's like sunrise. God, I'm like nervous to do this though. I'm just sort of dotting a little with this color I just kind of made up. She's a cloud giant, and that was half my concept is I wanted to depict clouds. Into her armor. It's a reflection off the... Now, I want to leave my flare if the clouds go around it. Just sort of tapping in the color. Now, there are lighter spots in this. So I'm going to take a little white. think, and I'm going to mix it in with this color I've made. Towards the outside, so I'm just kind of on a little color. So give us a little dimension. Make it look a little more like clouds. There, we get some clouds on her. Probably need to put some here and there on the rest of it too. Probably should do it now. Alright, I'm gonna put this on and start paying attention. Wait, let's see. Oh, hello! Who is the mini? It looks like it's Yaphama? It's the new Yaphama. The Cloud Giantess Sky Warden or something like that. Actually, if you type in exclamation point mini, I actually have the link to it. So I'm basically putting some clouds because this is supposed to be reflecting the sky. That cloud over here. Who knows? Maybe they built it after Warder. I would not know, but it wouldn't shock me. She's kind of standing in the clouds, is what so the indication is. Values should be up a little bit. Keeping an eye on for when Gareth goes live. You can see he's going to be a little bit late. So, Roland, how are things? It's always nice when you come and visit the tavern. Trying to get that in. It's really small. I'd say that is a very long way I came. Whoa, came this evening. From where this was to where it is now, and it's add a little more orange into this section. And that's going to be, I think, pretty good for the armor. I'm gonna be able to like, move on and do some other things, like all the this little scroll work. And I'm thinking what I might do is I'm gonna paint it non-metallic yellow underneath gold. Start there. And see if I can get any variation. I know I've got some more to do on this. There's like little details and such on that, but I've got a little more to do probably on the main armor. I'm trying to think what I was gonna do. Something I just thought of I wanted to do on the main armor. Now I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. Unlike some of those places where the light isn't hitting it, they need to actually do a little bit of just the silver non-metal metallic. The sun's not reflected on this, so. And eventually I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with all this. I think I might do the arm, like the armbands here in bronze. I originally painted them to be the gold, but sorry, be the silver. Okay, let's take a peek see and see. Oh, he is on, I believe. Oh yeah, he is on. I guess we're gonna raid with what few there are. But I'm really glad for those of you who dropped by tonight and visited the Painted Here Tavern, where I made some really good progress. Oh my god, second time I've whacked my earpiece out. I made some really good progress on her armor, and I finally got it in a direction I wanted to go in. I mean, this is going to be awesome because I'm competing against Night Whisper Gel Tip and our fourth friend, who is a Reaper Con gold medalist. It's weird now because now I am too, and it doesn't feel like I should be in the same league as him. But I gotta be my best because I am the twice defending champion of the attendee vote of our Masters of Mini Painting Invitational at TotalCon. So we all paint the same thing. We don't add a lot to the bases that's not already there. It's a painting competition. It's also popular. No, I'm just kidding. We make sure that it's a friendly competition. Honestly, most people don't know whose is what. I will post. I mean, I'm posting mine. Night Whisper's posting his. It's honestly most of the people that are there don't look. They don't even know. They don't follow our socials. So when I post on the actual page, then. But no, it's not. It's. Hopefully, people are just voting based on their favorite mini. So, I don't win the judges' picks. So, all right, let's raid before I lose anybody else. Because he is on. It was a quieter night, but I really appreciate everybody who visited the Painted Here Tavern. And I will be back on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, hopefully on Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Actually, maybe not. I have a session I gotta play at some point. It might be Monday. I'll let y'all know. Check my socials. Or I just won't mention them for streaming on Monday. And of course Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Should be on Murder Hobo Inc. this week. That is on Sundays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are back in Standard Time. We have fallen back, not sprung ahead. And that's on the Murder Hobo Inc. channel on YouTube. So that's where I'm gonna be this week. Hey, it was good to see you. Hi, bye. Have a great night. Sorry you popped on so quick or so late. So until next time, our past cross at the Painted Hero Tavern. I hope life is grand for you. Oh, you've been working. Cool. Oh, cool. Alright, I gotta go because this is about to kick me off. So until next time, our past cross at the Painted Hero Tavern. I hope life is grand and happy painting.